This video is sponsored by OneFootball, the app that keeps you up to date with all the transfer news, stats, and all the great stuff about football. Download it in the link in the description down below, and it'll help us out greatly. Thank you very much. It's outside of London Stadium, West Ham fan TV. Marshy, nice positive win today, and a couple of positive wins over the last couple of weeks.
Yeah, great performances. Yeah, it's a shame that we've had to wait this late, isn't it? You know, much like last season, you know, back end of the season, last month of the season even. But that's what happens when your big players turn up. When your big players turn up, all right, Arnautovic, say what you like, you know, is he staying, is he going? You may like to think he's staying now, but then again, you know, his celebrations are a bit subdued, aren't they? Little clapping here and there, you know, not really getting too involved in the celebrations and whatever. But yeah, no, it's all good to see that. You know, that was pleasurable watching that.
What do you make of this season, Marshy, as a whole, mate?
I think it's a shame that we haven't played the way that we played the last couple of 3 games, and you know, all season, isn't it? Really, where would we be?
I was just having a good chat with Greg there, and he was a bit downbeat about, you know, like a few months before this, since the Wimbledon game we've really gone downhill. Does this paper over the cracks a little bit? A nice little win against Tottenham, a big win at home, the last game. Yeah. We'll probably give Watford a game next week because they'll be gearing up for an FA Cup final. Does that paper over the cracks a little bit, or? Yeah,
maybe it does, yeah. I think everyone gets a bit excitable, don't they, including me, to be fair. I think it's brilliant the way that we play football like this, you know. That performance last week, you know, unreal. You know, Antonio won us a game there, you know, hero to... bit quiet today, weren't it? But then the other boys stepped up. Lanzini come back into play, done really well. Arnautovic took his goal as well. You know, Noble done really well. Yeah. You know, another captain's performance.
Fredericks played well as well.
Fredericks was brilliant. Yeah, I mean, I must admit I've undermined him a little bit. You know, a bit of a youngster and whatever. Got a lot of pace, come forward, took his goal well. Fair play to him. You know, Noble leaps and bounds as well. Another captain's performance. 78 minutes out of a, what, 31, 32-year-old. You know, he might not have a lot sort of going on next season. You know, how many games will he play? You know, remains to be seen. But competition for places as well is good, isn't it? You know, it's good to see Jack come on. It's good to see Sanchez. You know, and yeah.
How much have we missed them sort of players this season, Marshy?
I think we have. Yeah, I think they've all got their own game to play, haven't they? I think they've all got their own mindset, their own mentality, and then you know, when we all kick on together, we fucking muller teams like we did today. You know, nice to do a double again, have another team. Southampton was shit. I thought start to finish we were a much better team. I think pushing forward 3 was, you know, polite, weren't it? Really, we could have had a few more. Yeah, listen, players coming back, you know, good. You know, once Yarmolenko and that comes back, you know, we'll have a strong side, massive competition. You know, if we carry this on to next season, obviously we've got Watford next week, like you say, they're gearing up for a cup final. So it'd be interesting to see what we can do there. Probably, you know, we'll go there on a more positive, upbeat, won't we? So let's see what we can do there going into the summer.
Most importantly, mate, have you enjoyed it this season?
I have, yeah, more so the away games. I think obviously the home games have been a bit of a chore, haven't they? But we're all going to do it. You know, the away games are massively important. Met some very good people. You boys are say, you know, give people a platform to say what they want to say, do what they got to do, and appreciate all your boys' work. You know, I thank you boys as well. Another good season. You know, another put a lot of miles in. But that's what we're doing it for this club. You know, everyone's the same. Everyone would love to.
We'll do it again next season.
Yeah, of course we will. Yeah, I'm already looking forward to next season. I heard Greg just say it then. You know, gearing up for next season already. Looking forward to Watford next week. Like you say, they've got a cup final, so never know. Might be able to string the last 3 wins together.
Yeah, it'd be nice though, wouldn't it? It's something to go into the summer with.
Yeah, definitely. Yeah, to remain positive as we can. Like, you know, the Tottenham game, the one before that, and then obviously let's go to Watford and see what we can do there. Yeah. Obviously, I was a bit looking at the starting 11. I thought maybe, you know, what we're going to get here. Yeah, but Pellegrini's done it again, hasn't he? He's proved us all wrong. I don't think there's many doubt in him. I think, you know, that tactically he could have got a few more decisions right previous. And he's got a lot right today, so fair play to him, fair play to all the boys. You know, they've got a lot of people standing behind, didn't they, for that lap of honour. And fair play, really. We could have been a lot better in between times. You know, a few months previous we could have been a lot better, but, you know, let's kick on from now. This is what we're dealing with the era now, isn't it? So let's get into the summer. Obviously, let's enjoy next week. Get Sunday out of the way. Hopefully we'll get another 3 points. Finish the season like the way we deserve to be honest. So let's do that. Get into the summer. See what players go. See who can come in. Take it from there. But no,
Marshy, absolute pleasure this season, Sam. Thank you very much.